Okay. All right, folks. So I think we're all set to go. All right, folks. So welcome to Game 11 of the Battle for the Continents tournament. So full disclosure, this game happened over the weekend, but we're just getting to it now. So I am Nibelius, and I'm joined by NPJ.
Whoa.
Hey. Yeah, this was a game from Group 1. Let me go click play here. And it was between Team Nifentar, who are in the cool colors, and the Team Britain Chicken um, in the warm colors. So this cool colors team is actually my team, and we're up against our opponents. Um, so yeah, I'll just mention quickly that we absolutely needed to win this game to stay in the tournament. So let's see if we manage that. This is one of the last games in Group 1, so we're really down to like the wire. You really need to win the games to be able to advance in the tournament. We're almost at the semifinals. Okay, do you want to quickly introduce the warm colors here? So I think we can you see that? I think we have. Okay, so we have Britannique playing Ethiopians, and then we have Mayans. Yellow is playing Mayans, so their pocket player was Mayans, and then we have Orange playing Bohemians. And then on the cool side, we have on the flanks, we have Fenris playing Tartars. Green is playing the other flank, Ethiopians, so another Ethiopians, and then Teal, that's me, playing Burgundians. So actually, Fenris wanted to play Mongols, but they actually banned that civ, so you get one ban for each team.
Oh no.
And they banned Mongols, so you had to actually totally change his strategy. Um, and
So he went with the Tartars. Was there any thought behind that?
I guess it was kind of like the next good thing to do. Also, another thing is that he's really been wanting to. Sometimes you use a civ and then you don't play as you wanted to, and then you just really determined to try it again. So he really wanted to do Mongols and see if he could win it. But what so he basically the last time he played Mongols, it didn't go the way he wanted, so he was really determined to play them again, and
And this time it would work. Yeah.
that's right, yeah. So that was kind of the idea, but for whatever reason, didn't. So yeah, but they banned it, so he that's why he got Tartars. So I'm noticing one funny thing. I'm at minute 4, but the stream is at minute 3:30, so there is a bit of a delay. But hopefully we can still get more or less the picture
Yeah,
of the
it's
game. So
it's about 15 or 20 seconds.
oh dang, yeah,
Um if it's possible, would you be able to stream on Discord? Because
yeah, that's a good idea.
as well.
Yeah, so why don't I do that, and then that will make it easier. All right.
Perfect.
So I will go stream on Discord as well. Let's see if that's. I'm actually a little bit. Can you remind me where that is on Discord here? I should be able to find it, but
Yeah, so if you go to Discord, it's in at the bottom left. It's right above your little profile. You see turn on camera, and then right next to it is share your screen.
right. All right. Do
Perfect.
you see that now?
Yes, and I am, right there with you.
Right. What minute do you see?
I see 550.
Awesome. All
Okay.
right. So we are actually synced up. Oh, thanks for mentioning that. Okay. Awesome. All right. So now you're actually live here, so that's awesome. Um,
Yeah, I'm here with you.
there you go. All right. Awesome. We figured it out while live. So there you go. So yeah, any thoughts on how this game might go? So we have orange and red, the Ethiopians, Bohemians. Those are the two flank players. So this is on Oasis. That's the map. And it's a bit funny because Oasis, of course, means desert. It's like a desert thing usually, but you can see the snow, so not really the usual Oasis. But um,
Not the normal Oasis, but I like it.
yeah,
So going into this, was your strategy have the flanks wall up and try to boom behind?
yeah. We kind of just thought that was the thing we had to do. You always have to like wall off right away, but we were actually expecting some kind of early push, just because this is something that that like in this tournament we've seen some really aggressive early plays, especially by teams that think that they're the underdog. They might think, okay, let's just go in all in in the feudal age. So we definitely expected them to hit early. So we were kind of getting ready for that and for them to break through somewhere. But definitely on this map you have to go econ in the back. So that's what I was trying to do. And then yeah, exactly. So we were kind of just aiming for the long game. But on the other hand, if you can get away with winning in the castle or in the feudal, I mean, why not give it a shot? It can burn you though if you go too heavy on units early, and then the other side is doing economy and sitting behind thick walls, and then later in the game they just run all over you. So it is a bit of a gamble. So yeah, we'll see how that turned out for us. But yeah, that was basically our plan. Yeah.
Because it's interesting, both of you guys so far are basically fully walled on both sides. And
Yeah.
it looks like the pockets are... actually, it looks like everyone on the Britannica's team is going for fast cast. Would be my guess here with their pop counts.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely would agree with that. I think they're doing some kind of a economy push. Just did kind of the basic wall. So they did wall in the dark age here. I think everyone, okay, so all three of them just aged up actually, or two of them anyway, just now. Mm-hmm. So everyone's aging up. We're slightly ahead in the north, on the east side. But yeah, pretty much even. Actually, Team West, so the Team Britain Chicken, they're slightly ahead of us now in points. One awkward thing with the map, of course, is you need to build your first, like I would suggest building your first wood lumber camp next to the main forest here, but guess not a big, this is really nitpicking there. Yeah, so it's pretty tame so far. Any predictions? I actually know how the game goes, but you don't, so this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, this is interesting. I'm trying to kind of figure it out. My guess is, I don't know. It kind of looks like you guys are going to go for a little bit of a feudal push. Well, I'm pretty sure that all of Britannica's team is kind of looking for a fast castle. So I'm assuming almost all of this plays out in Castle Age. Would be my... Ooh, Tar Hunt there going for some archers.
Yeah. I think you're right. Okay, a little bit of a feudal stuff happening there, but yeah, that's right. Tar Hunt did build his. I think I think he was dropping a second archery range there. So he's doing. Oh man, that actually happened. He meant to delete his archery range, and unfortunately, he deleted his first archer. So not a good sign, I guess. But
it was a sacrifice to the archer gods.
That's right. Right. Yeah, sacrifice for later success. But he mentioned it during our game, and we were like, no, don't worry about it. Just that you can't let it get to you, because otherwise you'll start playing worse or something. So.
And one archer is not the end of the world.
Yeah, it isn't for sure, but it's kind of annoying when you're like really pushing for that early build and then your first archer.
It's more demoralizing than anything. It's just more frustrating. It's like,
Exactly. Yeah, that was incredible. I guess we were a little bit. I wouldn't say nervous, but we're just like, oh man, because we lost both our first two games. So we were really determined to win. And actually, Team Britain Chicken had the. Say again?
So you needed this.
Oh yeah, we needed this game, and the other team was in the same position. They also lost their first two games. So basically, whoever loses is like out from the tournament. If you win, you still have a chance of somehow like sneaking into the second place, but you really got to win this. So I see red here is building a stone wall. Good move, and so is orange actually. So yeah, they're definitely going heavy defense.
And booming. Yellow's about to be in castle right now.
Oh, you're right.
With decent resources, I bet you he's going to go for 3 DC, if not 4 eventually. Especially as the Mayans, you can get a good boom there. Starting with that extra villager.
Right. Oh, right, that's true. So is that the they get an extra villager in castle? Is that the Mayans?
Or no, sorry, at the start of the game.
Oh, right, of course. So actually, Tarhan, I didn't see this. He's trying to break through here, through the palisade.
Oh, nice.
And red actually.
But if he gets those stone walls up, I mean.
Yeah. And red did lose one villager. No movement on the other side. So this map, it's really just about those two fronts. Unfortunately, not much of a thing through the middle, unless you're like really committed with an onager in the late game. But
Yeah, you
yeah,
have to go crazy.
that's right. Yeah, I've seen stuff like that on what's that map called? Amazon Tunnel. I see that all the time.
Yes,
People doing those onager pushes through.
crazy cuts.
This is weird. He broke the wall and then he just walks in the other direction. He might have decided that scouts are about to come, so he's heading for shelter, I guess.
From our perspective, though, it feels like almost a misplay. You know, should have just walked through, but it helps being able to see the whole map.
Yeah, 100%. I remember Charhan saying something about how a lot of the time it's about like you want to be able to the moment that you start attacking with archers, you can't stick around too long. Like you got to run for it. Like it's like a timer. The moment you make your first shot, because you can know that they're coming with cavalry or something like that. So you might have made the hole and then run for it, expecting scouts to show up, because you can't run too late, right? Then you get surrounded by the cavalry and you're dead. So he might have done that and just decided to keep his archers.
He did a good job, though. He forced 6 skirms out of red there.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's interesting. Yeah. Oh yeah, he did force those skirms to come out. Gotta love these outposts that are getting built everywhere. There's another one over here.
Fair enough.
So I think we might see our first push on the left side here. Hey, I'm just gonna check the audio really quickly and pause it. You might just
all good.
taking it away. Excuse me for just a couple seconds. I'll be right back.
All right, cool. So it looks like Tarhan here is really massing up the archers. Everyone's in Castle Age. Yellow going for a 3 TC boom. Nibble is dropping his second town center, and Fenris is also dropping his second town center, along with Orange there as well. And Nibble here is going for cavalry archers, it seems, or Fenris is going for cavalry archers. Nibble is going for knights. And we'll probably see a push here at the bottom.
That's right.
Attacking Royal.
Yeah, I'm back. That's right. We were kind of like thinking like, hey, like we're ahead in the score. We've got units. I guess let's just see if we can punch through. Like if it's just one wall, maybe we can get away with it and just break through before the Imperial. So we weren't really sure what was going to happen there, but Fenris having a nice force there. Sorry, what were you saying?
No, that was about it.
All right. Well, I think
it's that 3 TC boom from Valentine there could be a little scary though, as Mayans, and he's dropping a 4th there.
Oh right, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Definitely strong economy boom. Actually, the highest score in the game at the moment for yellow. We're dropping TCs as well, but I guess he's ahead of us by 1 whole TC. So yeah, we've got this weird window now where we're going on the attack, but yeah, it's basically a game of economy. So you see this, we're trying to punch through our way through this gate. And, we were talking while we were doing this. We were saying like, hey, if it's just the one wall, maybe who knows, maybe we can break through. But we see here he's dropping a second wall.
Yeah, he's walling behind.
Yeah.
Did you have plans of going for siege or something like that?
We did, but this was a little bit impromptu. I mean, to be honest, I'm not sure if we were kind of just like, hey, no, who knows? Maybe we can just get lucky and break through and we can start raiding. So I think we do drop. That's our next move. We start dropping siege, I think.
Because a ram or a mangonel could really.
Oh yeah, make a big difference. So right now he's got. I think he's just got 2 military units. That's it.
A wall behind, though, here for Royal is pretty good, especially dropping that castle. It's going to be hard to get through.
If he gets it up in time, I don't see any workers on it so far.
Yeah, it's interesting. He
He's
placed it, but he goes, I don't really want to build it. I just like the idea of it there.
yeah, that's right. Just nice plans, but
Oh, did he queue up the 2 villagers to after they finished the wall to build the castle? Is that
I
what
don't
he
know.
did?
Maybe I don't know what's happening. They're just not. I don't
It's
think
just
this.
chilling.
I don't remember there being a castle there when we go in. So
So
we'll see
maybe it
here.
never went up.
It might have never gone up, yeah. Or maybe it's a hold on. I guess it's a yellow castle. Ah, it's a yellow castle.
Oh.
Ah, that makes sense now.
Oh, okay. It's going all the way across the map there.
Yeah, it's funny. So that he was kind of playing with fire there, but he definitely got the wall up in time. But although the castle is not up in time, so right. And I think this is where we try to shoot off some villagers.
Good work, good work.
So this was annoying. He actually gets one of them. Yeah, so using those monks to scare us off.
Monks are so annoying, man. I don't like playing with them. I don't like playing against them.
Yeah. I know that in H4 they're apparently much better than they are in H2, but I'm seeing them used much more in H2 now than I remember seeing in the past. So,
Yeah.
but
I feel like
yeah,
everyone's using them.
yeah. So I guess at this stage we were like, okay, well that didn't work. Green kind of going for a bit of a strong force here.
He has so much military, but I feel like the crossbow upgrade would do so much for him.
Yeah. I guess it's coming soon. He is castle, so it must come any moment.
Well, that's Bodkin. Queuing up Bodkin before crossbow just feels a little weird to me. Especially with 31 crossbows he had, or 31 archers there for.
Yeah. He manages to win this engagement though, just through sheer numbers. So here come the siege workshops. So
Nice. Okay, good. And our castle there from, I think that one was from Orange this time.
Yeah, this one's from Orange.
Mr. So. Royal?
That's right. Alright. So yeah, we're just kind of hanging out. We're actually feeling pretty comfortable at this point. We're like, oh man, we're ahead. We can just out economy them and we'll be fine. That's kind of our general reasoning, I guess. But it is
a safe play.
Say again?
Definitely a good play, so safe play. I mean,
right.
At this point, you guys are up on score. All 3 of you guys are 3 TC and booming behind this. Little bit of pressure just to keep them on their toes a little bit and force some reactions out of them. You're in a pretty comfortable spot here.
Yeah, that's how we were feeling. But it's interesting because the map is unique because the front is fairly thin, right? So siege really has a huge impact. It's not an open map, so I can't really use my cavalry very well. So it's I mean, definitely it's good to get to maximum economy as soon as you can on a map like this, kind of like Black Forest. But we weren't really sure what to expect, and so anyway, well, let's just see how it goes. So I'm loving this outpost the outpost wars going on down here. So half of these
crazy.
Yeah, half of these are red, half of these are green. Everybody's just kind of keeping an eye on each other. Yeah, so not too much happening here, I guess.
Red going for full skirmishers, it seems, to counter Tar Hunt's archers, which still aren't crossbows. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying he's Ethiopians get some of the best archers in the game.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't watching. Is he not even up? I guess he was just focusing on going imp, and he has the castle up, so it just wasn't a priority for him. But yeah, who knows? I'm not really yes. I'm not someone to criticize just because I'm usually I always forget all my upgrades.
I mean, Tarhunt is a great guy. I've talked to him a few times. He's fantastic. I just think it's a little funny. But the game is so stressful. I mean, no matter what rating you're at, there's just so much to be done.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
you always forget something. Oh, and crossbow coming in now as
Oh,
I'm
now it's coming, eh?
making fun of him.
All right.
Yeah. We got a
Yeah,
crossbow, he's catching up. He's got a crossbow, he's got forging, and he's got a thumb ring all coming in at once.
there they are. All right. Yeah, I'm
Alright.
sure he'd love to hear that we were that we noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, really, guys, that's what you noticed of all the things. um,
There's so much going on, and you had to sit there and talk about my archers.
that's right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, he's got it up now, so that's good. So yeah, we're just dropping all kinds of siege stuff here, castles. I'm definitely going all in on Gray's side of the front. So it's yellow, orange versus gray, teal, and then here it's red and green. Red's got a couple of mangonels. So far, not completely clear how it'll go.
Nice, all the eco upgrades coming in on both sides there.
Oh yeah, getting ready for the long game. All right, so I think this is the first major engagement of the game.
Oh, nice.
I managed to not get any hits in. I know.
No.
I think, or maybe a couple.
Oh, those are some good ones. There you go.
There, a little bit, but all things considered, look, I don't know what my cavalry were doing here. They were just on some kind of defensive mode.
Oh, they're
there.
chilling.
Now they're going.
Having a good time.
That's right. Just taking a break. All right, so this initial engagement, we're like, okay, so we're in a good shape. We can let's go attack. Oh, I didn't see this at all. He got his. Right, I'm remembering it now. Actually, he got his eagles in here.
Well, that's annoying to deal with.
Yeah, not really sure how he slipped in, but somehow he's there. So Team West getting its first raid. So yeah, it's a bit tough because he's going heavy cavalry archer and he's up against eagle warriors, right? So we just move everything.
Doesn't work the best there.
Oh, here are the beautiful arbalesters now.
Nice.
Fully upgraded.
Oh, looks like Car Hunt's starting to go for a little bit of Chotels there.
Yeah. What are they? Are they almost fully upgraded? All right. So I think still chasing these eagles. That's great. All right. So Team South is definitely on the move, and we've got our first Hoofnies shots here. So you got the upgrade out.
Oh.
Bohemians doing what Bohemians do.
I love Bohemians.
Yeah.
They're by far my favorite civilization.
Yeah. You know, it's funny actually. Oh yeah, this is the backstory. When we were talking with them later, our Civ band was Britons, because we knew the player Britannique just loves playing Britons, and so they decided to ban Britons just to throw him off or annoy him. But I actually voted for Bohemians, and so I was like, oh man, this is exactly what I wanted to avoid, going up against Bohemians in a kind of a short space here. All right, so here's our first engagement there. So I think he's going to get away with these guys. Either side, just a little bit of castle drops going on here. Tarhan definitely looking dominant there with all those arbalesters and siege units. So he just does these run-bys and just distracts the whole army. I guess hopefully it's walled off now.
I mean, if those eagles get in, they're just such a pain for you guys to deal with.
Yeah. So I think he's gonna snipe this castle. I don't think it comes up. So he managed to get rid of them. So yeah, Orange holding his own right now. And Green just kind of pushing pressure. So what is your perspective so far? Does Team West have a chance here, or are we just gonna walk all over them?
Well, so far I feel like it's actually pretty even. No one's losing much of their economy. A little bit of pushing. Oh, looks like something's happening up in the north with Tar Hunt there.
Yeah, he's trying to break his way through.
You guys definitely have an army advantage. If you look at the economy, it's basically the same, but you guys are almost 50 army up, and a few minutes ago you were almost up by 100.
Oh, right.
They were just a little bit slower on the army production there.
Yeah. I went for hand cannoneers, or I think we both did, Gray and I, just to deal with all these hubs coming out. But we're starting to see some Mayan arbalesters here. All right, so Tar Hunt is through. Green is through over here. So this is a bit rough here. She's got the exact counter, I guess.
Well, if those bombards could get a couple good hits, or
Yeah, dang.
this is not the greatest fight.
Yeah. Oh, a couple of shots in there. Okay, so the
But I
Showtails
think
are
he's gonna clean it up. Yeah, the Showtails are definitely gonna help clean it up and distract the skirmisher fire.
Oh man, that trigger shield.
And then there he goes. He cleans it up.
So he's through one wall. So this was a bit awkward for us. Here we are. We punched a hole through this wall here.
But then what?
Yeah, now we're...
Now you're...
Yeah, it's like we've pulled the dragon's tail, but you don't have an army to deal with the dragon, then they kind of screwed yourself over there. So yeah, I love how though you punch through one wall and then red has another wall just right behind that and another line of castles. So red is more or less fine. I see yellow sending some reinforcements. So yeah, I'm kind of, both Gray and I were, to be honest, we were playing kind of clumsy here. I'm not sure we have much of an army, and somehow our production line isn't there right now. I'm not really sure where we are. We're kind of
Just like that, Team Britannique is almost double your army right now.
Yeah, they definitely exchanged really well. And you look at these Hoofleases here. How many is that? It's 10. You know, took down the castle. And
if you start losing your production buildings, it can get into dicey situations there.
Yeah, my whole production is invested right here. It's going up, where we're doing kind of a retreat. Well, green is doing well. Took out another castle, but has to retreat there. Red rebounding with skirms.
So you see the Hoofnese, right? What are you thinking? What's your plans?
What's our plan to take them out? I'm honestly thinking I need to get back to my cavalry and do a charge and get them all in one sweep. But yeah, look at this. Team Britain Chicken, they've got a double our military right now, and they're ahead in the score as well.
So not looking good for...
Yeah. Our early lead.
I was going to try to say your team name, but I don't know how to pronounce that.
I don't either. I honestly just took the first consonant of each of our names and put them together. Nifentar. There you go. So this is a lot of 13 Hoofneses here. Oh, they're going into danger. So Gray is putting pressure on them, but if you can keep them alive, then that's... and I think he will. To be honest, I'm playing pretty poorly here. I don't know. I guess I'm getting my act together here slowly, but Orange definitely giving us a hard time. And Green is also getting pushed back here with these eagles. Look at that. I didn't see that at all. Our Showtails are doing their... So what would you go for? I mean, Showtails against eagles. Who wins in that exchange? That must be Showtails, right?
I think it's Showtails, but it's definitely not a counter. It's a... I guess maybe it is. I really don't know. I never play eagles.
Did you see that? Oh man, that was brutal. All those Hoofneses just mauling the cavalry archers.
Hoofneses are crazy, man. Especially in that large of numbers, you're losing all your production buildings. With the skirmishers behind and the halbs up front,
yeah,
you're having a hard time getting to them, and it's looking pretty dicey for you.
Yeah, it's actually kind of hilarious because both on the eastern and western fronts, we're building exactly the thing that's counted. You know, he has skirms. We're building a lot of archers. Well, I guess he's responding now properly, but I'm still going for cavalry and starting to pump out these hand cannoneers who are supposed to deal with the skirms. The helps. But yeah, right now there's a bit of a doomsball coming our way, and if you notice this, all my production buildings just got taken out. I need to drop a bunch of new ones over here, but I'm definitely on the back foot right now.
But your economy is looking really good. I mean, arguably, you're even overboomed at 168 economy units, with 37 of that being trade cards.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely overboomed. Actually, I think that's can be a mistake when you're panicking. You're just kind of dropping all kinds of villagers, just trying to like rebound somehow. But so I'm not sure if I saw this while during the game. So this is, I think, where my castle goes down here. Let me just glance over here quickly. All right, so he's using onagers to take out those skirms. Okay, so green is
Oh,
making progress.
beautiful
Oh,
hits!
did I miss it? Oh, dang. Oh, yeah, right. Look at
Oh,
that. Oh, shoot.
look at that!
Yeah, that's brutal. So green is having a breakthrough over there. Keep an eye on that. These Hoofnices, though, are just really frightening.
Both of them. That's
Oh, man,
crazy.
did you see that? He just took out... That's terrible. He just took out half of my...
Oh no! A
Yeah,
little bit of a spread formation would have made me a little happy here,
yeah,
but
I think you're right. All right, I just remembered this now. So I had actually sent cavalry to this side of the map. I had to run them all the way around, and I ran through the gap. And now I'm just raiding red.
that's a beautiful raid there. Beautiful find.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna, the moment I see the counter coming, I'm just gonna keep running along. Yeah, we're really in trouble over here. Let's see if orange can, it's another castle down. It's really starting to be in gray's base. So yeah,
I think the only thing to
right.
be done against those Hufnaces would be more of your Burgundian Knights. I don't know. They're
Yeah,
so hard to counter with the Haubs in front.
yeah. Just running through somehow and dealing with them. So yeah, I'm just kind of running through, and we were talking during the game, and I remember when I found out that there was a hole on this side of the map, I thought, all right, well, I can't get through here. I'm having no luck against these helps, so might as well send a group of cavalry over there. All right, I think this is where we try to get them.
Nice. I think you picked off quite a few there. Looks like there's still what, like
Still
8 or 9?
Still 8, yeah. Oh man, I think this is where they... Oh no, he's losing a lot of them now. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm just continuing to run through the base and just kind of raid in the back. So both sides are trading now. What's their trade line? I don't know if I can see it, 107. So are we. I think we're trading probably a bit heavier. So yeah, the moment I see some villagers, I just go there, and then when the helps show up, I just keep running to the next pit stop. But yeah, unfortunately, it looks like Orange's assault here is dropping a new castle here, but it's been slowed down, if not stopped completely. And red
Looks
is
like
really...
everyone on. Sorry, you were saying?
Oh no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, looks like everyone on your side is fully boomed with trade cards. I mean, Tarhunt is adding more when he has 47. But on the other side, red only has 8, orange has 10, and yellow has 28. I mean, their gold production isn't nearly as good.
Yeah, they must have started at just a little bit too late, or later. And now red's base is looking really critical, and I'm still raiding. I'm now raiding orange, in fact. So I think he's lost his Hoofnices here. We finally put an end to this push here, rebuilding our castles and forgetting about our soldiers. But yeah, so Team West is really they need a miracle now. I don't know if I mean, what would you say they do now, Team Britain Chicken? Can they get back from this?
I'm not sure. I mean, at this point, red is almost fully out of this, down to 65 villagers or 55 villagers. And if you're looking purely just from an eco standpoint, you're 100 up, plus your army, you're up by 60, 70, 80. It's feeling pretty over for them. But at this point, they need this to win to qualify. So you
Yeah.
don't want to give up until you know that it's over.
Yeah, exactly. Did you see that what these archers are doing here to the trade line? It's just absolutely,
Oh,
absolutely
not the
disgusting.
trade line.
Yeah, the whole
That's
trade
all they
line.
have.
Exactly. Yeah, I think he just massacred the entire trade line. Yeah. And I thought I
That's a
had a
beautiful spot.
yeah. He must have like gone looking for it. And I thought I had a good raid with my cav. But yeah, at this point we're just kind of
You looped all the way through them. You hit red, and then you hit yellow, and then you hit orange with
yeah,
those same knights.
exactly. I think they just died the last of them, but that was the idea. Just kind of keep going and just avoid his helbs, and then do as much damage as I could. It was actually pretty panicky when I sent them there at the beginning because I worried that if I took away all my cav from this side, then maybe they would just break through further in, right? So while your troops are running around, they're not doing anything except running. So it's always a bit of a risk when you're moving your troops really far on the map, but it can can have big dividends if they manage to get through. So
Well,
yeah,
paid off.
oh yeah, I think only orange now is really. I guess orange and yellow are still in business. So there was something funny happening here. I don't know. I think he's somewhere. He's gonna. Oh look, he still has a force here. But yeah, I think at this stage we're kind of just breaking through. Yeah, so
At this point, did you feel like I feel like we've got this game in the bag. We just need to keep applying pressure?
yeah, we went, especially when I looked at the this side of the map, I was like, it's a 3 versus 2 now. So, 4 versus 3, that's something completely different. But plus, it's not a real world map, so they can't drop a wonder or anything like that. So, also our trade line is up, so we just had to keep funneling units in. But I'm loving this here. Look at this. All these castles going down.
Point these castles.
And I think the idea was to protect their trade line, so they haven't given up on the trade line.
How much stone did they have?
I don't know. He must have been sitting on. I mean, that was it, I guess. So he has 141 left. Yellow is still. Oh no, that's green. Yeah, yellow is still sitting on a lot of food, and a lot of wood. So he could probably get away with sending a lot of that to red. But
so well, red doesn't actually need food or wood.
Oh, you're right. He's got plenty. Oh, you're right. Look at that. So they have resources. They just need to pump out the production somehow. But yeah, now that the floodgates are open, we can just kind of run around with our cavalry. And look at these archers here still pumping. But yeah, so they're definitely still doing what they can. But we see this kind of army of death over here.
They're now below 200 villagers total. And
oh yeah, look at that. It's kind of running away on them. Yeah, I'm actually not even bothering to fight his archers. I just want to snap off their villagers. Yeah, I don't even care really about his archers. Eventually, I take them on, but.
Oh, good find with that wood line there.
Oh yeah, that's right. But now at this point, I think I'm like, okay, let's deal with it. So yeah, we're just we're coming in from all directions now, and definitely was really scary moment there with those Bohemian Hoofnieces here. Both Gray and we felt really helpless against that, because cavalry archers is like the worst thing against in a small space against siege. And I mean, green is wasn't on this front line, so we didn't really have much Ethiopian siege backup. But in the end, it was just through basically Tarhan, just the fact that he won on this side, and then we could exploit that gap, and then that kind of helped us break through. But gotta love these castles. I would have loved to have seen these castles a little bit earlier, like here, but
yeah. Or even if you're putting them on the trade or wanting to wall off the trade,
yeah,
which is quite the endeavor. I feel like just a little bit earlier would have been useful because at this point their trade is gone.
Yeah.
So it almost feels
building the protection after the goods have been stolen. So he managed to run through with these things, and I just happened to have a group of troops that were sitting up there that I had forgotten about, that I hadn't selected yet, and so nothing came out of that raid. Yeah, pretty short work of that. So yeah, because the thing is that when I was sending my reinforcements, the thing with this map is like, let's say my production's here, I need to send my reinforcements to the other front. If I just put the rally point here, they're gonna run in the wrong direction, right? So I had to like put my rally point up here somewhere, and then from there send them south. It was a bit awkward. So something you gotta.
And the GG is called the.
Yeah, GG's called, and we big kudos, or yeah, big hats off to Team Crit and Chicken. They gave us a scare for sure, and yeah, just was really impressed by their commitment to yeah. I mean, they went in it to win, and they definitely tried different things. So. But yeah, it was actually kind of a strange feeling, because we were like, okay, so we absolutely have to win this game, and then we were kind of felt like we were losing. It was like, oh man, are you serious? But we did manage to turn it around, and then ultimately it was Ethiopian siege and archers that kind of got us through. In some
Our
ways.
Hunt played phenomenally there.
Yeah, I think he was the
He
MVP.
Shotel Warriors and his Arbalest, and going for some bombard cannons. And even some beautiful mangonel shots we saw at one point.
Yeah, yeah, that was awesome. Oh yeah, you saw it. I think I must have clicked away just as it was happening. But so you did get the siege onagers in the end. So I love to see those Ethiopian siege onagers. But yeah, just was a good game. And honestly, this is a map. It's kind of grown on me a little bit, but in the map pool, I guess I thought this was like my less favorite of the maps, but. I kind of like the idea of it just having these two front lines, and you have to just manage between the two. It's kind of interesting, but yeah. So yeah, it was a good game. So we got our one win, which means that if we get one more win, that means we have two wins, which means we're tied for second. So we would be tied with Team Cyber J and Team Hermetica, who also have two wins. So a bit of an interesting development there in Group 1. So we'll have to
see how that game goes.
We'll see how that goes. Exciting. There you go. But yeah, I'm not too honestly. I'm just gonna go just have fun and just see what happens. But and then in the other group, it's also there's 2 games left, and technically you could have a situation where you have 3 teams tied for second place if each team gets 1 win. But if right now you've got a team called Pink Potatoes. They've got 1 win, and if they get 1 more win, they have 1 more game. If they win their last game, then they're through to the semifinals. So we have 2 teams that are through to the semifinals, and then second spots are still up for grabs. So stay tuned to see how that turns out. So but yeah, any last thoughts on this game here?
No, I thought it was very well played. At one point, when you were being pushed in the bottom with the Hoofnise, and Tar Hunt was getting pushed back in the top using the skirmishers.
Yeah,
I was thinking it's looking a little scary for you guys, but then Tar Hunt using some mangonels and that wonderful Ethiopian siege with torsion engines, and then you finally being able to snipe it with the cavalry archers and your knights and hussars, I even believe.
Yeah.
Or was it just knights? But yeah, being able to do that, it was finally like everything clicked at once, and you were able to just start pushing through. And then once Red's base was gone, the game was over.
Yeah, I agree. It was a really weird moment, because especially looking at it now, I'm like, what the heck were we doing? Like, I was building cavalry against his helbs, and my ally was building cavalry archers against his Hoofnises, and Tar Hunt was building arbalesters against their skirm. So we're literally building every single gold unit with the counter right in front of us, So interesting reasoning there. But yeah, like you were saying, like the moment we were able to get it to actually align and get the right unit in the right place at the right time, and have enough other crap in the way to just kind of mix it up, we were able to break through. But yeah, definitely a scary moment there. So especially when I saw the stats switch, I actually said that during the game. I'm like, oh man, we're actually blowing the score now. So that for me was like, oh man, like this could go wrong.
A good moment.
Yeah, but yeah, thankfully we were able to get our stuff together, and we were able to get the result we were looking for. But yeah, big hats off to.
That was a fun game.
Yeah, it was a fun game, and always love to see games go into the Imperial Age and not end in the feudal or whatever. But But yeah, close game, and hats off to Team Britain Chicken. So there's one more game that we have to stream that happened a while ago. Actually, it was our game with Team Hermetica, but at some point we will stream that. And then otherwise, we have two more games lined up for this weekend. The two of the last group stage games. So would be. I mean, you're in one of them, so I guess you'll be there for that one. And then for the other one, maybe if you're wanting to join, we can we can do another cast for that. But otherwise, the group stage games are almost over now, so almost have figured out who are the 4 teams that advance. And then once we find them out, it'll be the semifinals, and then we'll be entering the final phase of the battle for the continent. So stay tuned for that, folks. So yeah,
exciting.
There you go. Nice to see you after all of these group stage games. I realized it was it was a lot of. I know some tournaments they just do like one round, like that's like you play a series of 3 games, and then best of 3, and then if you advance, you advance. If you lose, you're out. We did it differently. We had like a group stage. I kind of like that, but obviously a lot of organizing to figure out with all the different teams. But I think it paid off. It was fun, and yeah, we'll see what happens next.
Yeah,
so.
Sad to see it coming to a close, but I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, stay tuned for maybe the next Battle for the Continents tournament. But first we have to find out the champion for this one. So, all right. So yeah, big thanks, folks, for watching, and big thanks to you, NPJ. And yeah, we'll catch you all on the next one. Cheers.